It's week 5 of the NFL. And coming up is Jordan Brooks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Patriots to take over for the first time, led out by the rookie, the 3rd overall pick back in April out of UNC, and that's Drake May.
And it's been a long time, but this franchise entered the offseason desperately needing a young quarterback to build around and plan for the future. And they found their guy in Drake May out of North Carolina. Big arm, great mobility, terrific character. He's everything you're looking for in a quarterback. It may bring him along slowly, but I believe in time he will be their QB1 and be there for a long time.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Looking to throw, May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. They'll throw with May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing here is May. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's May. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. You talk about this Miami defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It's now 4th down and 1.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? But a long one, and he can't connect. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Huntley off of play action. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Short throw to Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And it's a bit of a bounce-back season a year ago for Jonnu Smith when he set career highs in both catches and yards in his lone season in Atlanta. The Dolphins signed him this offseason in hopes that they see that continue.
That's Keon White, who worked his way in and made the play. The Dolphins at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. To throw, it's May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. In motion, Hill. He'll get an opportunity with it. Nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. A give, running right, Achane. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. In motion comes the tight end left. Looking to throw here, Huntley. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Here's Huntley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They go play action with Huntley. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Huntley looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board.
Cooking just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he stopped immediately there. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, May. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Osborne. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Huntley. Throw caught by Achane. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That'll go as a pickup of 8.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Huntley working from the gun. Short throw to Smith. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Short throw to Smith, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go now.
Here's Huntley. Over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Out of the gun, Huntley.
This is caught. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead grows to 10-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Over the middle and hauled in by Osborne.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he'll complete this one to Berrios. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. In motion, Hill.
To throw, Huntley.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start with an AFC matchup in Texas. Buffalo in town to take on Houston. And it's the Texans out in front, as that one is just a...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Huntley to throw.
Got a man. It's Barrios complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
In motion, Hill.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over.
Looking to throw. May.
And this is incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll throw with May.
Dancing to his left. And he gets it to the 34. Good from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing here is May.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Play action. May. This complete to Polk.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
To throw, it's May.
This will be caught just inside the 10. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Douglas, the man in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. That is caught, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Huntley.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Huntley looks to throw.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll get 34 yards there. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
They'll run. Achane.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Motion man is Berrios. They go play action with Huntley.
Rolling to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air, May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for Jalen Cole. Incomplete.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne. And this offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Short pass caught by Henry, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's May.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
And that will be caught, but out of the end.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes of play. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
2nd and 1. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
And they take a knee. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Dolphins, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.